Personal cameras. During World War II, personal cameras were banned across most combat zones. Commanders feared that one picture could reveal troop positions, classified equipment, or a map's worth of information. If undeveloped film was captured, it became valuable intelligence for the enemy. But that wasn't the only fear. A strange superstition spread across the front. Soldiers believed photographing their squad before a mission tempted fate. Some refused to even look at a camera lens. Today, the rule survives. Smartphones and personal cameras are banned in operational areas because a single geotag can expose an entire patrol. The World War II camera ban didn't disappear. It evolved. Live explosives and ammunition. It might sound insane today, but soldiers sometimes pocketed live grenades, shells, or detonators as trophies. Commanders quickly put an end to that. Live explosives, loose rounds, and anything containing a fuse were strictly forbidden. Too many soldiers were killed when they brought unstable explosives back to camp. Booby traps, unstable munitions, and souvenir grenades caused real casualties. If it could explode, it was banned. No exceptions. Modern militaries still enforce this rule with the same seriousness. Live ordnance is handled only by trained specialists for a reason. It's deadly in the wrong hands. Alcohol. Alcohol was everywhere in World War II, except where the bullets were flying. In frontline combat zones, many armies banned alcohol completely, not because they were strict, but because a drunk soldier on guard duty or behind the wheel was a disaster waiting to happen. That didn't stop troops from trying. Soldiers brewed dangerous homemade liquor from whatever they could find. Fuel alcohol, fruit scraps, even spoiled rations. Some of these brews caused poisoning and even blindness. Commanders quickly realized alcohol wasn't just a distraction, it was a threat to survival. So the rule became simple. No alcohol where lives depended on clear judgment. Today, modern militaries still enforce that same rule. Alcohol is forbidden in operational zones for one reason. A sober soldier is a safe soldier. Enemy weapons and battlefield souvenirs. Enemy pistols, knives, and flags were tempting trophies, but commanders hated them. Soldiers firing enemy weapons risked being mistaken for the enemy. Captured guns couldn't be resupplied. And worst of all, enemy gear was often booby-trapped. So the rule became clear. No unauthorized weapons or battlefield souvenirs. If you wanted to bring something home, you needed official paperwork. Today, this rule is even stricter. Captured gear is evidence, not a memento. Letters with mission details. Letters were a soldier's lifeline home, but they were also a spy's dream. Soldiers were banned from mentioning locations, troop numbers, or upcoming missions. Every letter was checked. Many were redacted. Some were burned. Even simple details like the weather or a familiar landmark could reveal a soldier's position. Today, the same rule survives as OPSEC. Loose words still sink ships, just in a digital world. Civilian private property. This wasn't just a rule. It was international law. Soldiers were forbidden from taking civilian property. That meant jewelry, money, household items, artwork, anything that belonged to a civilian. Looting didn't just break trust with locals, it broke military law. Some soldiers ignored the rule. Many paid the price. Commanders cracked down hard because discipline in an occupied area could collapse overnight. Modern armies still enforce this with zero tolerance. Civilian property isn't a souvenir. It's off limits. Human remains and body parts. One of the most disturbing bans was also one of the most necessary. Soldiers were absolutely forbidden from taking human remains. That included skulls, teeth, bones, or any body parts. Tragically, some soldiers ignored the rule, especially in the Pacific. When stories surfaced of skull trophies and bone knives, commanders responded with strict punishment and public condemnation. Human remains were not souvenirs. They were evidence of war crimes. Today, this rule is absolute across every military on Earth. It's a line that cannot be crossed. War didn't just shape the battlefield. It shaped every rule about what a soldier could carry and what could never leave their pocket. These bans weren't guesses. They were born from fear, superstition, and lessons nobody wanted to learn twice. If you want more stories the history books barely mention, make sure you subscribe. And tell me in the comments, which forbidden item shocked you the most? Thanks for watching. Stay curious, stay sharp, and I'll see you in the next one.